Okay. Everything seems to be working back. I think we should be back live. Stream is live, has reconnected successfully. Everything should be back to normal. Farvald is lagging tremendously. There you go. Yes,
Yeah.
Sebastian. I don't know what was that. That seemed to be like a tweak. My side lag somehow. Anyway, we continue with Rafe squad being down with the actions. Now the Roman Rivenmar. He is very mad. He stops the fire that kind of were hit from the grenade explosion. And what are you? Another puppets without a master. And as he is looking at the creatures in front of him, he is going to use his attacks against them. So the salamanders, they have armor class of 15 and each of them have 90 hit points. So you eventually summoned 4x90 of HP group on the battlefield.
Yeah, DM, we prepared. We calculated.
Yeah, good.
everything.
Nice one. So he's going to cause some damage. So first of all, he vampire form. Damage is done. Hit 27
He
necrotic
takes
damage.
7 damage each time he attacks.
Yeah. Does it? Heated body. Yeah.
Yeah.
7 damage.
A creature
fixed
that
damage.
touches or hits it takes 7.
Yeah, so every time he damages, he gets kind of passive damage back. So first of all, it's 27 necrotic. Creature is grappled, so he grapples one of those fiery creature and kind of burns together with it as he continues to use his bite attacks. He crits.
He bites a fire.
He should take damage doing so.
So that's 20. Another crit.
Wow.
So
Just 2
Is that the
crits.
damage?
this is just the basic damage, but I'm going to double it because of the regional roll for crit. So basically you can see that in his action he is kind of grabbing with both of his fangs the creature, bites the piece of fiery flesh, which of course burns him a bit as well. And as he sucks out the life energy from the first salamander next to him, with several more bites and grabs, he kind of rips this newly formed body of salamander in different sides. And as he does it, he regains some of the HP from his
What?
What?
Everything he kills, he regains HP from?
when he damages.
They also have resistance to piercing and bludgeoning. And
He
slashing
dealt
damage.
more than like about 140 damage in this thing. So
Yeah,
so
but
did
it
it
should be
halved?
less because they have resistance, right? It
Yeah,
halves,
okay.
doesn't it?
against him, no.
So he has magical weapon attacks with his claws.
You thought him as a
That's the
simple
only
person?
explanation.
So, one of the salamanders is dead. He regained part of his HP that he has lost, but not completely.
Still
He can
Salamander's
regain
friends,
everything.
so
Regain.
Yep, so this salamander is down. And as he looks around, he shouts a command to the servants and saying, beat down the fire. Don't let the fire spread to the carriages, to the servants. As some of the fire from the fireball of Rafe starts actually to engulf his own tent and nearby boxes. So the people, servants nearby, in spite of the presence of the fire salamanders, starts to rapidly like beat down the fire around. Some of them also include the campfire into that because they currently now consider every single source of fire as damage. And some of them are passing through the wraith, as the wraith is actually attacking one of those commoners and completely sucks out of life from one of them.
Forward, you're genius. The wraith should suck on the vampire. And it will reduce his HP permanently.
So, that was, I think, Lord's action.
Perfect. You already
And,
ordered it.
Next
you cannot
one,
change.
the salamanders. Salamanders are attacking all together.
They have
So let's see.
multi-attack.
It's fine.
It's fine.
So I see 3 salamanders. I can see that every single hit of them would make 11. So let's make it 33. The second attack looks like another 11 with a tail. Makes it another, so 66 in total. And this is all bludgeoning damage from their weapon they are conjuring or piercing. So bludgeoning and piercing. Pum 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 pum. His attacks. Extra weapon they deals extra damage. Is it a magical damage? Doesn't look like.
I mean,
Doesn't look like.
of course it's magical. It just appeared out of the bottle. They didn't
Okay,
pick up
so
anything.
they
from the
attack
ground.
him and try to slap him with many attacks from different directions, causing him another portion of damage. He seems to be very, very angry at those fire slashing him from all sides. At the same time, you can hear his roars like, beat down the fire for the... It seems to be salamanders, not the biggest priorities for him. Salamanders are down. Next are civilians. So civilians are running around, trying to reduce the impact of fire. These 2 dudes died in the original impact. These guys are running closer. This guy is running on this side and trying to fix the carriage. So they are basically doing some handyman job as this specific, or firefighter job. Okay, now we have only golems left in this round, who are acting the slowest and the last ones. So, the golems currently can see Rizantar engaged with them and Sas engaged with them from behind. Farvald is out of range. All the paladins and sneaky battalions are out of range. Target identified as
Rizantar, no, run.
as they are all trying to target Rizantar in front of
Good,
them.
good.
Okay, let's see the damage. So iron golems it is. Okay. So. Oh shit. So poison breath is not available to them. They have 2 attacks with their swords and a slam. So as all of the 3 of them are trying to target Rizantar, you notice how he using the 2 short swords techniques you've seen from the warriors of withdrawal that were fighting in melee back against you in the Pit of Malice. He has 3 massive blades against him, and he's trying to par. He's like, brothers! And he's like parrying one. Meanwhile, the one from the side kind of gets on his side. And then the forward golem is massively punching him with a fist in the face, causing Rizantar to collapse to the ground.
What? He was knocked prone?
He is at 0 HP.
Yeah, they do like 140 damage.
He's at 0 HP. Okay.
Yeah, he's not able to parry and fight on par with 3 iron golems at the same time. So that would be the golems as Rizantar is out of action. That was the end of round 3. So, Sebastian, how are you doing? What's up? Who are you cheering for? Cheering for Rave? Yeah, happy to chat, happy to answer. So, let's try to go through one more round of combat, and then let's go on a break. Yeah. Okay, going from the top of the initiative. 3.
What happened to the rock?
He is supposed to act on the Farolds group initiative.
Okay. Good.
Because this is where he was summoned.
Yeah. No objection.
So,
Just as a reminder, so last time we determined it's only gonna be there for 2 rounds. Right? We rolled the dice, it's in the rolls channel.
So I think this might be his last round here. If it's
It
included in
has
the previous
one additional round actually.
Okay. Yeah, that's also possible. Yeah. So this one and next one. Round 4 and 5. Okay. So starting from top, mercenaries. Mercenaries find themselves now outnumbered and being hit from both directions. They no longer have any of the horsemen riders available. All horses are dead and screaming in pain, and they can be shot in from different directions. They're trying to make like an imitation of a shield wall, but they are they no longer have any of their lieutenants next to them. Lieutenants are down, and they are looking around, and let's see what they do. Let's roll for the. I think it could be a just intelligence roll for them. Oh, wisdom, rather, understanding how to behave. Wisdom of 20. They rolled. So seeing them to be inexperienced mercenaries and seeing the odds kind of not running in their favors, they are trying to disengage and reform with the golems. So they are not trying to inflict any direct damage to the tieflings. They are getting some damage in return as they are trying to close back the distance. No, actually they do disengage, so they don't take any dips. So instead, they are trying to retreat back to the golems, as they can see that this is the only allies in the visibility they have. Sus! You
Yes.
currently have several of the mercenaries appearing next to you, so you can use your opportunity attacks if you want. But other
But they
than
didn't
that, you
leave,
would
they
be...
just entered.
So you're currently now on sandwich with enemy bodies all over you, all over the place.
Yeah, I heard Farwald was somewhere here asking for help.
So this is mercenaries are done. Sus, your squad to act. You have just seen how Rizantar lifelessly fell down to the ground. from the 3
Good.
massive hits.
Am
from
I
golems.
still raging? Or not? Does my pill still work?
Of course, I think your rage will last until you say you don't want to rage.
Good. That means I will do an attack with my weapon. And I will attack mercenaries that just came to me.
Okay, please go ahead. Roll some damage. Are you using your swords?
So, of course.
Okay.
Bloodbath time.
Bloodbath
Is 16 enough?
Just
Or
go for
maybe
the
if it's
damage.
not enough.
You are surrounded with
Damage,
enemies. You
damage.
cannot miss.
Oh, damage.
Like wherever you swing your two-handed sword, you're
16.
gonna hit something. At this moment.
So 16 at least. I don't know, not calculating anything more. 16.
Please, just do all the damage.
Second attack, 11. Third attack, 16.
Okay.
43 slashing damage that is not reduced by anything.
So as those mercenaries are retreating back to the backs of the golems, they are actually trying to keep the formation, and they are kind of leaving their backs exposed to you, and which you masterfully use, able to slash down 3 of those mercenaries with your attacks.
Wait, I think I have another attack. I think
You're
I
hasted.
have. Yes. Attacks per action 2, bonus action 3, hasted 4. One more time.
Hasted means extra 2
18
attacks,
more.
so 5.
Okay, 18 more and 13 more.
Same against mercenaries?
Yes, plus 31 against mercenaries.
Okay, let me see it. Rafe,
I'm basically
you have
cutting them into salami.
Yes, you basically have the perfect vision. As you can see, the mercenaries are trying to back off from your troops into the position where you think they consider to be the safest from them all. And as they're exposing their backs, you can see how this person with a gigantic great sword is ripping them apart with every single swing. The sword is just hitting in those undefended places, and only the screams and shouts of people who have just realized on what kind of mistake they've done.
Becoming happier with
This is
us, yeah.
This is just a meat grinder what Sas has just made.
And I'm healing back to full. I can also do that, even though I'm not a vampire.
Back, every single mercenary is dead.
Okay.
And Sas, as
How
you
many
are
were there?
5.
Okay.
Sas,
But how many attacks?
5.
7.
Okay.
Sas, as you are wielding your sword left and right, you feel that the sword is extremely happy, excited in your hands. You feel this warmth of somebody else's blood leaking from all places, and as it warms you up, warms the sword, and gives you even more vigor to fight more. Blood to the blood gods!
Yes, skull for the skull thrones. Yes. So of course it's much more better to slash flesh than some iron golems. Of course I would choose mercenaries.
Great battle! You hear this voice in your head.
Good, good.
you are worthy. And as this happens, this is what Breen and Mr. Ravage do.
Mr. Ravage, can he do anything useful?
He can
Cantrip,
do
maybe?
simple spells. So
Anything supportive? Maybe he can support the
He can do
tiefling people,
fireballs.
since they're now alone.
he can do
No.
dispel
He
magic.
goes.
He can do polymorph.
They see that the left flank is now free, and they would basically run there and reunite with the left squad and maybe help some fallen people there. So away from the battle to the west front, where the tiefling salami is.
Okay, so both of them are running there, and now they're trying to heal up or apply some first aid to the tieflings and those who are there in need. You can notice how he is opening a couple of the health potions and trying to pour it in the mouth of those who are like in the worst condition. Breen does the same, so she is applying some healing around here, and you realize that there are several of the tiefling fighters coming back into the
Nice.
fight.
That would be all.
Okay. So this is done. Farvald, your squad of paladins. Wait. Let's do first Rock. So Rock is currently completely mad with somebody trying to spear him, and he no longer has his spore attack. Rather, he is just doing the normal attack against the people in front of him. So he has multi-attacks with talons. So, and with a beak. So in total he deals 24 damage. No, actually not. As he sees him being surrounded, he using the stunning screech ability. You hear how this massive, large fiend creature is shouting with this very high pitch of noise in the air. And the mercenaries who were just eager to attack him again, they're kind of trying to like protect their ears. So let's see their DC and see what happens with them. So we have mercenaries, we have... Which DC was that, Farvald? You remember?
$14
DC
I
Constitution.
think the roll set, but let me check again.
Yeah. They failed. So they all are now stunned. And yeah, they gave some damage to Rock in the previous round. Wasn't significant to kill it. But now they're all stunned and kind of very vulnerable to any of the attacks.
So we just entered the next round, right?
Yeah, we're already in the round 4.
So just to count, like I'm trying to understand, when does the rock disappear? It should be
It
starting
disappears in round 5. Round 5 it disappears.
after its action or before?
Does it say specifically in your spell?
I don't think so, but I'll check.
If you stop
probably
concentrating,
after his action.
doesn't disappear.
Yeah, okay, let's
For
just say
1d6.
after his action. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
after his
let's
action makes
assume
sense.
he still has its action.
Yeah,
okay.
he still has one more action to do next round, and then he disappears.
Hmm.
Farvald, your group,
Okay.
you have all paladins. Strength, they are fairly healed up. You can see that Rizentar fell. You have one rogue which is unsure what to do. And all of the other tieflings that were assigned to your dead.
They're unconscious. They're not dead.
TM said
So-
dead.
Dead.
But why?
What is your action, Farveld? Please
Why do I-
concentrate on your actions.
Discussing about why my tieflings are dead when they should be unconscious by D&D rules. Well,
Sometimes there
we'll
is
see
just
about
too
that.
much
Anyways,
damage. You know?
so
You can insta-kill
Fouled
people
commands
as well, you
the.
know?
Okay, fair point. So Fouled commands the paladins to charge for the elemental. No, what was it for the iron golem
Constructs.
to the very
Constructs.
far north? Or the iron golems, right?
So, attack golems, yes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but let's just concentrate on the one to the north. So we want to
That's...
not collectively attack them, we want to kill them one by one.
Okay, so you have full paladin squad at full strength. Doing a lot of damage, I believe.
And actually telling
one
one of the
sneaky
paladins
barbarian.
to help out Rizantar.
Then he's not doing damage.
That's fine.
Okay, then you have 5 paladins attacking. One dude is using Revivify on Rizantar, bringing him back with 1 HP. It kind of like helped him to heal up this massive head trauma he has received, you know, back to like a proper head condition. Otherwise it was like a exploded pineapple or melon. Exploded melon. But now he's like all bleeding, but like possible back in action. So we have only 5 paladins attacking. That's less. So you've done with another attack 180 points of damage with paladins. And as you said, you just concentrate them on the one single golem. You're able to dispatch one of the golems piece by piece.
Nice.
Yeah. As paladins is
Okay,
kind
that
of
feels
protect
good.
Rizantar. Rizantar is like kind of backing off, crawling away from the mess, and trying to heal up a bit. Farvold, your specific actions. Paula's specific actions.
Let's go with Polo first. So, Polo has the dual Vorpal Dagger. I assume. How far is he from Rizantar?
Somewhat like 60 feet.
Ah, that's perfect. That's exactly what I need. So he just so Polo moves towards Rizantar so that he's kind of still not in range of the golems, but he would be within 30 feet of Rizantar. Then, as his action, so you can see that while running, actually, Polo is reaching into his pocket. Once he found what he was looking for, you see he takes out this little totem. So while running, and he murmurs like certain words. So you have never seen this. It's like really, it's like a tiny kind of cross-shaped object, but not quite. It doesn't look very special, but you can tell for Polo it is. So now I just have to find the right button to press. So actually what Polo is doing, he's casting Twilight Sanctuary. So you can see a sphere of 30 feet of twilight, so representing dim light, emits from this object Polo's holding. So you can still see, but not quite. So you might think this is an environment where Polo would feel like in his element, you know, like the twilights moving in the shadows. And so he also casts this that in a way that Rizantar is also affected, which takes away the negative effect, daylight effect from Rizantar. And
No, you can add an effect which causes it to be charmed or frightened. So it's
yes.
It's not related to the effect.
It is, because it emits dim light. It gives the dim light effect. So he's not in plain sunlight anymore, which causes him trouble being a drow.
Wait, if you add dim light to bright light, you have more light in total. You don't have less light. So
No. No, this is not how how it is described. The sphere is filled with dim light, so we don't have like an addition of light, but everything inside the sphere is dim light. So actually, we have like a minus light, if you so want.
So you want to say your sphere overrides the natural light, natural daylight.
Of course, it's a twilight sanctuary. It's not a sunlight sanctuary.
I don't know. Does the description says for the darkness? It explicitly says. For this one,
Of course. So, for example, dim light. So, if Farward is wielding his shadow blade, he gets advantage on attacks if it is in dim light. So, dim light is a natural, like it's an effect, like an area effect or condition, weather condition.
So dim light is just like
the
this
twilight
light I have
sanctuary.
on my background from the candles.
Exactly, which means it's not plain sunlight.
Interesting
I mean,
case.
the whole. No. I mean, I'm 100% sure, and I mean, this action is called Twilight Sanctuary. This whole class feature is about twilight. So you cannot make it like plus sunlight. That doesn't make any sense.
why
Okay.
not? Then we can use it against the vampire. Whatever the DM rules is good.
Okay. Farvald. Sergey, sorry. You need to align it with your party members. When to argue with DM and when not. So, Farvald, yes. So the light around you, 30 feet around you, becomes dim. Not bright daylight. So, and as this happens, as it appears and touches the Rizantar, does it affect every single creature or you the ones who choose?
The sphere moves with me.
Whenever any creature,
Yes.
including you, ends its turn in the sphere.
A creature.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everyone who would be in the sphere would be affected by dim light.
Okay, so everybody would get 5 HP. Temporary HP, anyone who's appearing there. Okay.
No.
So as you...
No, it's 1d6 plus my level.
So I just rolled for it and it became 5.
Ah, okay. But it is actually only for one creature I choose. I mean, I take it for everyone, but actually it should be this one.
Whenever a creature...
A creature. Its turn. That creature. I can grant that creature.
No, you don't grant it. You grant that creature.
I'm just reading the spell description.
Anyway, this is AoE effect. I would rule that it works on everybody who is within your aura. This is the same as Aura of Paladins, just with its own effect. Just Aura of Paladins has limitations on working only on friendly creatures. This one doesn't have this limitation, so it works on every single creature with the area effect. So as you're trying to get in the range, so that Rizantar is in there. So basically, one of the golems, one of the paladins, your sneaky battalion guy, and Rizentar all get 5 extra HP, temporary HP. And the light around them
Nice.
is no longer bright; it's a dim light. So yeah, Rizentar definitely would feel better because of that. Cool. We see new stuff from Paula. I think we haven't seen the spell or ability used before. Quite unusual. Just don't forget about that on your next round.
No, no.
Or about anyone reaching you. So make sure you keep it in control. Okay. We have only Farward left from your group.
No, if Polo's not done.
And Wrath. Okay. What's Paula doing?
So Polo uses his bonus action to cast. Wait, can he? Is this 60 feet? Wait, wait. Polo would.
Just say what you want to do.
No, okay,
That's
Polo
all that
cannot
is
use
possible.
it. Polo cannot use it. It's out of reach. Polo's done.
Okay. Farward?
So Farwold is, how far is he away from the next golem? What would you roll? Is that like 20, 30 feet?
About 30 feet, yes.
Okay. Okay. Then Farwold uses his movement to get as close to the again to the golem as possible. Now that there are like the paladins, that would be 20 feet, and once he's there, he would yeah, okay, why not Eldritch Blast again against the same golem he hit the first time.
Okay, please roll for it. Roll for it. And then Farward is done. Rafe, you
26.
Yep.
Well, okay. So 26 should hit. 13
hit for
force
sure.
damage times 3 is 39 force damage.
Yeah, it's been very effective against the Iron Golem. Wraith. Your Wraith is running in the ranks of people who are like beating down the fire and sucking another commoner out.
Yeah, that's good. You should keep doing that.
Wraith, your squad actions. You can see how several of your Tiefling fighters are actually getting back on their feet due to the healing that Dr. Ravage and Brink provided. You also can see that golems are currently now being sandwiched, and what kind of massacre SAS has made out of those mercenaries. What do you do?
Yeah, everything looks good so far. So, I guess I'll continue with my strategy.
What is your
Initially.
strategy?
Well, my favorite spell, of course. My fireball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything is still in range there. Go ahead, please cast a spell.
Yeah, again, against His Highness.
Yeah, and everything around him, yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to make him the center, right? So.
So it's another DC save from him.
Yeah, somehow they don't seem so powerful
26
today.
DC save, yes.
Plus 14. Plus 14.
Rafe, how much damage?
All right. Well, it would have been 42, but then half of it.
So 21.
21. Yep.
Okay. So yeah, you explode. It's exactly the same effect, and there are a couple more of the servants which got into the effect also die from the explosion. Most managed to kind of like jump back and they're currently now covered with the smoke of burning bodies and flash. So currently you are burning down the center of a camp. What does your squad do? What is the order for them? They have no enemies next to them.
Yeah, they should go and help against the golems.
You sure?
Well, I won't send them to His Highness.
Don't do it.
Yeah, okay, fair point. No matter where you send them, actually, it's gonna be tough for them.
Just get a little bit closer to the golems, but a little bit far
just say
still
what they
from.
do.
Get a little bit closer to the golems, but not like
to do what?
yeah,
To spit
not
on the golems
just,
or what? What do they
no,
do?
no, no,
What's the
just-
order?
If the rest of the parties need help, then help them against the golems. Otherwise, just don't do anything.
They don't know such a command. Just please issue a command, whether they help against golems or not. It's very decisive.
Then stay there.
Okay, then they get like a command like cover your position and something like reinforce and like heal the wounded, and check around. They don't move. They kind of like try to keep the wounded like in the center. They kind of make a small perimeter around, having the shields and weapons at the ready. Meanwhile, Breen and Dr. Ravage and the surviving the cleric from Temple of Kothos is trying to heal the wounded. So your general HP of a squad is increasing as they're doing nothing but healing.
Ooh. That's nice.
But that's all what they do. Brave, you done?
Yeah, I won't do anything for now.
Okay. Brave is done. Next we have Lord. He sees that he is being bombarded already second time, and now he identifies that where is it coming from, and he sees Rafe
Ooh.
on the hill there.
Wait, how can he see that? Fireball does not fly, right? It just exists,
Just
kind of. It
explode.
just appears.
Just appears, and then it's just about his perception and looking around.
We tried to do that in the past, and it was ruled impossible.
To do what? To see?
We're not vampires.
To understand where fireballs come from, because they just start where they're supposed to be, and then...
He looks around and sees Rafe. So
One of many tieflings. Okay.
interesting. What would he do? Oh shit. Okay. Did you unleash your fiery dogs on me? As he shouts in your direction, Rafe. As he is doing another set of attacks against Salamander.
Is he speaking in common?
Yes. So,
Well, I'll reply in Inferno.
go ahead. What are you replying?
You're killing my people. You should have expected it.
Yeah. As he rips apart another salamander, getting the fire damage, getting something healed back.
Just healing of everything.
Yeah. So yeah, you know what kind of damage he can cause. I'm not gonna even roll.
100.
That's not even his final form.
What? How many forms does he have?
That's,
Ah, we're fighting something. What was this Dragon Ball Z character? Was
yeah,
it
that was the
Frieza?
reference. Like I didn't watch Dragon Ball. I just know this
Freezer,
phrase.
yes.
I just know the. So yeah, he rips apart another salamanders, and salamanders are now seeing that they're actually kind of like this one small angry dog, which realizes that the prey in front of it is biting back and anxious to return the hits easily. And they are actually, in spite of their fiery infernal rage, they have some sense of self-preservation. So
Of
instead
course they
of
don't.
that, one of them is going and jumping into one of the fire crates, and kind of like starts it on fire. And even though not knowing it, it actually causes the Roman Reynor to be even more angry. So now this carriage is on fire. Meanwhile, the other one is leashes at two nearby workers and engulfs them in flames easily. So salamanders are choosing their fight elsewhere to inflict their rage on somebody else. So civilians are now terrified. They see they've been slaughtered all around. They've been like killed by the wraith. They've been killed by salamanders. The fireballs are raining on their heads. The things are on fire. Their boss is mad. So they are extremely terrified now. So now instead of like actually beating down the fire, so let's roll actually. Let's see what happens with them. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Sorry. Retconning it. They're not terrified. They see a sign of
Yeah.
blood and they feel actually okayish with seeing other people slaughtered, just hoping that this is not their turn. So what they do, they try to kind of get into one of the carriages in this direction. Meanwhile, these dudes are finishing beating down the fire and group up. So you have two groups of civilians left. This one dead. Yep. So you have two groups of civilians of Wraith, two Salamanders, Raven Mar, and boys. Okay, civilians are down. Road is down. We have golems left. So golems are now attacked from all sides, but they don't seem to be exulting anything or shouting in pain like the mercenaries were. They're just taking the hits, and in their silence, they are, for common fighters, maybe could be terrifying, but those are just constructs. As they're looking in front of them, they're going to cause. There are only two of them left. So they're going to cause 4 attacks in total. So that would be 80 damage against the paladins. So one of the paladins would be downed. The one injured, but yeah, not gravely. They don't exercise anything else. They're just like being in the middle of a fight. And you realize that in that specific place, as they're moving in on the ground, they actually make a couple of stomps and hits on the ground. So if Rizantar would stay in exactly the same spot, as in the last round, his body would be slammed and ripped in pieces under the weight of the iron columns. As bodies of others, unfortunates, of mercenaries and tieflings together, who actually suffered this fate to be dismembered right under their feet. That would be the end of the golem's turn, and this is general the end of round 4.
We cannot hear you, DM.
What do you mean?
You were talking
four.
past the mic. Now it's good. Now it's good.
I said it was the end of round 4.
I think you forgot about the rock and the mercenaries.
The mercenaries are attacking on the mercenaries are stunned.
Ah,
And
right.
the rock
And the
is
rocks should
is Farvel
have his
initiative.
last action.
Yeah. Because he's at last
Yeah,
action.
he should have.
Okay, let's go on a short break. Thank you everybody who joined as the party is way past mid-fight against Roman Revenmar. Successfully dispatching all of the mercenaries with lots of casualties still. Killing some of the golems, but not all. But let's see what goes next. See you in a bit. So we're back alive. Thanks everybody who joined and stayed with us as we're returning from pause. As the party of Power Rangers are fighting the very bloody battle against Roman Reminmar, mercenaries, and his conscripts, as they assaulted his camp or caravan during the rest time at midday. We have a lot of casualties in both sides. We have several commanders from our party members issuing commands to their people. And yeah, let's see what happens next. So we have
But
first...
quick,
Go ahead.
quick question. So, did the Rock actually have like an action this last round?
He stunned them, yes.
Ah, fair point. Okay. Rounds are getting so long, it's difficult to keep track of who had an action, who didn't. Okay.
Yeah. So we are starting first with the mercenaries, but they are all dead. So crossing them out. Unless something happens. So we skip to the second person initiative. Sas, your squad.
Well, back. So, slicing the golem, I guess 5 times.
Go ahead.
Let me do that. $15, $31, $48, $62, $75 total, and I'm running away.
Where are you running? Are you using the key points to disengage or what?
No, I'm just running back.
You get attack
I
of opportunity.
can only use it as a bonus action. Yeah, I would have opportunity.
Okay.
I mean,
So-
I was slicing the nearest one. I was counting that he's gonna be
Yeah,
chopped to pieces.
You are breaking him in pieces, so you're getting the attack on from one of the dudes.
Okay.
So does 21 hit?
No.
He tries second time. 16 doesn't hit. That's it?
No. 2 reactions. What the hell?
Ah, right. Reaction would be one attack. It's not an attack action. No, it's fine.
So I'm running back and I'm saying, everyone fall back. You fools.
Where back? Back to the
Retreat.
hill where Rave stands?
Well, back to the doctor.
They are currently
I'll
together with...
Yeah, but behind the lines. I'm not gonna stand in front of them. I'm scared of this vampire, man. Yeah, I'm just kind of running towards them and screaming, fall back, and they should fall back.
Okay, so Breen and the
they should
wizard, they're
fall
actually moving away.
Yes.
Yes. Anything else
That's
they
it.
should do? Okay. Okay. This is done.
They should prepare, they should spend an action on dodge, if that's somehow possible. They should seek cover, or hide, or I don't know, depending on terrain. If there's something to hide, they should take cover behind some trees. If there's nowhere to hide, they should just dodge in the middle of the empty space.
Okay. That's what they are gonna do.
That's it.
So technically Sas made a hit and run, says Sebastian. Good.
I'm not fighting that thing in melee. Fuck that.
Farwell,
else
your
do
group.
that.
Oh, my group. Okay, so we have one golem left. Did you also just lost the sound?
No.
Hello? Can you say so?
Everything
Okay.
fine.
Okay. Okay, I hear you again.
So.
DM?
Yes, I'm waiting for you.
Okay, seems like sometimes my sound is just gone and also my mic. So I was asking, Polo should be within 30 feet reach of the golem, correct?
Yeah, he is.
Then you
Is
will
he
close in on him with his movement
Okay, yes, I can do
and
that.
perform an attack
ahead.
with his new dagger.
Okay, go ahead.
You're stabbing a huge iron golem with the dagger.
With a magic dagger. Does
Oh.
17 hit, though?
No.
Do I have inspiration? No, I don't have inspiration. No, this changes things. Ah, no, it doesn't. Okay, then bonus action, cunning action, disengage. Polo would then move. Well, I guess I'm gonna move him
Okay.
somewhere there, if that's okay. A bit further, if possible.
So, do you disengage or you get attack?
No,
Iron Golem already attacked. He cannot attack, so next.
Yeah, also it was like cunning action disengage, so I wouldn't get any opportunity attacks. Okay. Yeah, okay, movement, action, bonus action. Okay, that's it for Polo. Then to Farwald. Oh no. Yeah, maybe let's let the Paladins attack first.
Okay. Okay, so Paladins attack. You have all Paladins. No, you have 5 Paladins left. 5 Paladins. They no longer have already Divine Smite. They use them all. Five. So without the smites, the damage is significantly less. They almost killed the golem. It's falling apart under the heavy blunt hits. The bludgeoning weapons, of course, would be maybe more effective than magical bludgeoning weapon, but they are all of them are wielding the great swords.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Paladins are done. Farwell?
Then Farwald will also attack in melee with his longsword packed weapon.
Go ahead.
And he will do 2 strikes. Wait, is it a longsword? Yeah, it is a longsword. Does 19 hit?
You know the answer.
What? It doesn't. Do they have 20? Oh, damn. Okay, then let's go for the second swing. 18. Oh, come on. What is that? Yeah, well, that's it. That's everything Faro does.
Okay, so from Farwell Group we still have a Rock who is viciously attacking all of the 3 stunned mercenaries who are kind of like helpless in front of him. So he rips them apart, basically making another bloody bath there on the side of the battle. And as the last mercenary is being dispatched and broken in pieces, you notice that there is a shimmering orangish flamish light appearing right under the rock as the portal appears under his feet, generally sucking the rock back into his native plane of existence. Yep.
Okay.
That was, rock. Farwald Paladins are done. Italian done. We have Rizentar.
So the Spectre would kind of continue attacking the remaining servants.
Yeah, he has the same task for now. So he
Okay.
didn't.
Good, okay. Mhm.
So Rizentar is using his crossbow. First shot miss. Second shot 26 to hit. So damage is
Yes.
11 damage. So as he is like raising up and pointing his crossbow directly in this eyes or like helmet area of he's like, this is for my fallen brothers, and the heavy crossbow is hitting him, you know, like in this picture of a heavy armored person, and they have like only one tiny hole left with the eyes, so it goes directly in the depth of the construct of the mechanism, causing the golem to kind of lose the coordination and collapse. So the wrath is keep on hiding the people who seem to be now noticing and kind of avoiding them. Forward group is done. Rave.
Just a reminder, I think everyone inside
Everybody
the
in your group
Twilight Sanctuary
get 5 temporary HP.
plus 5. Okay.
Okay, good. Noted. Rafe, you can notice that Sas is actually calling everybody to back off. And this is the first time you see him up close that you actually can have it like quick conversation. He is fully soaked in his and maybe other people's blood as he just came from the meat grinder. You realize your own people actually making a formidable circle of defense in there, and the injured and dead are kind of collected in the middle. You are glad to see that the casualties are less than you expected at this specific moment.
Okay.
Rafe, what would be your orders and actions? You can
We need
clearly
to
see
regroup.
that Roman Ravenmar is no longer dealing with salamanders.
Salamanders. What is he doing exactly?
Currently, he's just viciously looking around.
I mean, if I would move like I want to try to be closed or hidden from his view. is there a way that I can move like maybe left and be kind of hidden by this carriage if I summon something from there? Because I mean, where I am right now, it's clear that there is like this gap between the two carriages. So I
Yeah, you
see
can
me,
go
like,
lower and
clear.
closer to your group downhill and kind of try to hide behind this carriage from direct.
Yeah, no, I don't want to hide. Probably I want to summon something, but I don't want him to see that it was for me again.
Okay, yeah, you can
Even
do
if
that.
he
You can,
knows.
yeah, you go out of his visibility now, so behind.
Yeah. So, like we said before, since I know where he is, I could still throw a fireball from here and have him as center.
I think you can. Yeah, you can. You can definitely do that. Please cast the spell.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Let's see. Pretty sure he will have a really good dex, but okay. He should roll,
19
right?
to save.
Ah.
What's
19
Okay.
to save.
I mean,
Wow.
it's 18 actually, so again half only. So
he rolled 7, but he has plus 14.
Yeah.
So he needs to roll
Sebastian
5 or less.
Sebastian asks, quick question: having so much blood spilled on the battleground against an enemy that basically feeds on it, wouldn't that be kind of very bad?
I think it would make him very hungry, but he would have to spend an action to actually eat it, right? Or drink it.
Yes, Sebastian, you are
So we have a-
actually very observant. So that's a good question. So Rafe, what's the damage?
yeah, since he's so good in dex, then it's just half, so 24.
24. Okay.
Fine. Yeah, and who's the blue person? It's us, right?
Yes, it's us.
Yes. Running away, screaming, fall back.
Are you sure? Should we not attack?
I don't know. You can do whatever you want.
Wait. Are you running away?
He
We
is
need you in
running
the front
away.
line.
He is running away.
Why?
So you're still raging
He's
and you're running away.
scared.
What are you
Enough of.
Are you
I was
quitting
running
raging?
away. Well, I'm regrouping to say. I think this battle is not in our favor, so I don't know. I'm going back to the party members. I started by fight by running away, then I saw the creature. Now I'm backing off because yeah.
I think that's a good idea. We should try to get close to communicate and decide what to do next. Now that the rest of the enemies are gone.
So Rafe, you use your. What does your people do now?
Right
For 2 rounds they were
sacrifice
defensive.
someone.
No, they will not do anything. Like, make sure that you're behind that carriage.
Steal the carriage.
Steal. No. Like, no. For now, just that. They will not attack.
Okay.
Because they can only go melee, basically. So, yeah.
Okay, so they stay on the spot. They do anything else.
Yeah, I stay
Okay,
Also
Rafe,
there.
you've done everything.
Dig the trenches. Do something. Build a fortress. 6 seconds. You have 15 people. Build a wall of meat shield or something.
Oh my god.
A
Oh
new
my
spell.
God.
The meat
That would be
wall.
so sad. No,
Yeah.
no,
A
no,
wall
no,
of
no.
meat.
You can just call it Wall of Loyalty.
Yes.
That makes it
Great.
Marketing people,
sound
huh?
better,
Yeah,
right?
of course. It's a great name, but I still wanna have
They can take a
survivors, right?
stand. Tell them to take like a Power Ranger stand, you know, like pose.
Before dying.
Inspire you. People. Yes, you'll get inspiration for one round. You have like 10 people to do something. Okay. Or nothing.
Nothing.
His Highness is just gonna fire fireball. They're all gonna die anyway. So it's fine. Surely he has spells.
Really?
He probably has AoE spells. So maybe we don't want to be all like in one place. I mean, he for sure has Fireball, I'm sure of it, but maybe even worse things. So we should just try not to stand all in one place.
Hey, Min. I'm now far from you two, which are on the hill, more close to Sas, but Sas keeps on moving back, 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 back. So
So
it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
so nothing happens. They stay on the spot, yes? Nothing happens.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, everybody heard that. We go next to Rafe and we go directly to the Lord. So, as he witnesses what happens in round, he kind of like smells the air. What a lovely scent of death around here. And as he does it, he is going to cast a spell. Let me check the condition. Okay. Wait, what? No way.
He needs ingredients, yeah, the material components, which he
Not
doesn't
available
have.
anymore. Right, right.
Um, no. So he is in the range. Yeah, he's no longer. Sas, you're away. He's no longer silenced. So that's why you could hear his voice. So, from his position, he saw that the last of his golem has just collapsed. In this spot, this is where the dead golem should dead. And he can see Sas in almost like direct visibility. He has salamanders behind his back and two groups of commoners. So between them all, he's going to choose the area where his golems were slain, as that's probably most dangerous area. He's going to cast a spell called Circle of Death.
That sounds fun.
So I would like
Great.
a sphere of negative energy. Oh, it's actually 60-foot radius. That's actually more than I
Within
thought.
range.
Not gonna reach. No, DM is not gonna reach.
So then 60-foot radius from here. So Polo was running from all the way from here to somewhat here for 60 feet. 60 feet radius means it's 120 in diameter.
60 radius.
Yep.
It's 3 times more than a fireball. The
60
hell?
foot radius sphere. Okay. Yeah, this what happens and basically affects everybody. You're very well grouped up for it. So this is a 6th level spell of necromancy. Everybody please make constitution save.
Please make.
Wait, can you tell me about
save
how the
is,
spell works?
Sure. So a sphere of negative energy ripples out in a 60-foot radius sphere from a point within range. Each creature in that area must make a constitution saving throw.
And then?
And then you see.
Can I use my inspiration to
Okay.
reroll the save?
Thanks for the information.
Okay, so
Can I
the...
reroll the save?
Of course you can. The DC to save is 23.
The Doctor
you
Strange
kidding
is
me?
not in the range with Bryn.
I would say they are.
Well seen.
They're
Good
even
catch.
closer.
Good catch.
I would say everybody is. It's almost reaching him, you know.
But then but then the Wagons also are, right?
Yeah, of course. Everything is engulfed in it. In this field.
Can we have them make Constitution saving throws? Because otherwise they should shatter,
Dragons,
right?
they are dead.
Who knows? I'm not so sure if they are.
So,
At least
please
what they're
announce
carrying.
me your saving throws. Did anyone make it? Save 23. By the way, remember
Not me.
the group of Farvold gets a bonus to the save because of the Paladin's auras. You have
A bonus to the save.
Yes. You have extra bonus to plus +2 to your save. So everybody in Farvold's turn has +2. So save is 23. Did anyone make it?
I kind of need to read something up, and then
So I'm rolling then for Paladins.
Damn.
Paladins rolled 20. +2 makes it 22. They didn't make it. They almost made it. The Rogues,
oh,
17
Cool.
+2, 19, didn't make it. Who else is left? Rizantar and Bryn. Uh, 11 for Bryn failed. Rizantar is 12 +2, 14. Didn't make it. Who else is left to make save?
so Polo did not make it,
Okay.
but Farwold
So-
made it.
What's the Farvold's result?
25.
Nice one. So you would take only half damage, as the spell causes everybody to take 34 necrotic damage on a failed save and half on successful.
34.
Yep.
Okay.
So I know that Rizantar goes unconscious again. Sneaky Battalion Rogue is unconscious again. The Paladins, every single one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. 5 by 34, 150. So it definitely downs one of them. So you have 4 Paladins standing, kind of beaten up. As for the Tieflings and all the injured, so all the injured people who you have managed to collect, who were not healed in time, are dying straight. Those who have received healing and are standing in the formation, Many of them are feeling way weaker and way down, causing several of them to collapse. Yeah, but it feels like just breath of the wind would cause them to actually go down as well. The remaining of Rafe's people. Everybody else, did you take the necrotic damage? Anybody has resistances? Please count that also.
How
as well.
much? 31, 34?
I think it was 34. Circle of Death, yeah, 34.
So, Polo's unconscious.
Okay, Polo is down. Farvelt made it. Sas?
I just took the damage, but I'm standing.
Okay.
I don't see anything that can reduce it.
Yes, that was... He still has movement. So as he casted the spell, he is now going to go to one of the closest carriage that was in here, and he's going to be checking an inside because that's what's the one that was exploded and Varlin turned around. He is going to change the contents of it inside, and as he opens it down, there's like massive wave of the soul energy being released in all the direction, and he is exclaiming in anger and anxiousness as all of this goes to waste and was for nothing. Yep. Meanwhile, the people are still trying to group up and move away from the wrath which attacks them. That was Learn's turn and Civilian's turn. Golems are totally down, so I'm crossing them out. The salamanders are inflicting... The salamanders goes against the civilians, killing one of them and trying to inflame the one more carriage. Meanwhile, the other salamander is doing it with the next one. So there is a lot of havoc happening in the camp by the salamanders freed. That's last attack. That's the end of round 5. We go back to the top of initiative, where mercenaries are all dead. Sus.
Was that an attack roll, or that was a
That was
AoE save?
AoE spell.
Okay, so not feeling well. I am gonna drink a potion.
Okay.
So a greater healing potion I have. I'm gonna click that. How can I click here? Oh, 17 crit, nice. That's a good potion. 4d4 plus 4, almost crit.
Sus.
17.
You have like a personal fan here from Sebastian. Says such a roller coaster. You first jump into the fight, then retreat and lose all the respect, and then tries to use everyone as a meat shield and gains his respect back.
I'm not gonna. This guy shreds salamanders 1 per turn. I'm not gonna stand that. Salamanders are large creatures, so they're like a huge fire. No, this.
Yeah,
too
they have
much.
90 HP. They're large creatures. Yes.
You until any creature who targets the creature. So, is casting on someone AoE is targeting the creature?
You target area, not a creature. If you target something specifically, like Eldritch Blast or something, then it's a targeted spell. Yeah.
Okay, I'm chunking another spell scroll. So basically, I'm using a potion and a spell scroll. That's my
To do
action
what?
and
What-
bonus action.
You can also use your actions to maybe converse and like strategize of what you see, and you're seeing a lot of like collapsed tieflings now on the floor. You see how the paladins kind of like also looked wounded, and as this wave of death literally has chilled you to the bones, you see that Paula is now unconscious as well to the ground, together with Rizantar again, not the first time in the fight. Breen, oh actually, I forgot about Breen and Mr. Ravage. One moment.
No, they're fine. They're fine.
They didn't save. So Breen is fine,
Shit.
and Mr. Ravage is also fine. He's going to roll concentrations save. Okay, he keeps the concentration of haste on you.
Well, I'm chugging the health potions and telling them to stay back, and then I think I'll have to go back. I don't know. Do I have to go back?
Stas, your decision. You are the
Okay,
only
I'm going
person who
back.
went full in, and who now came back. And
Yeah, but
what would you
going back.
suggest to your party in that position?
Well, I'm seeing that we cannot run. It's impossible to run away from this creature, so let's die with honor. So I'm gonna go suicide. So if I'm still hasted, that's good.
You're still
So
hasted,
I'm,
yes.
I'm hasted.
Well,
I
it is
got the
doubled.
potion and I got the scroll.
You
So
basically can
I'm
reach him
hasted
with all your
speed.
movement. You can reach him with one movement if you want. But I don't know if you
Do I
want.
want to? Okay, let's do it. Okay, that's suicide.
I see a level of despair, and and Rafe's face showed it all. So Rafe
Yeah.
and Farvel,
No one gave me a
both,
holy grenade.
you both observe how Sas is lunging forward all the way back with the speed of light, with the wind like kind of like separating the space in front of him. He just rushes back, and just the moment ago he was next to you, standing and observing people as this circle of death has hit everyone, and as Sas disappears behind the carriage, standing right behind the...
Running back and forth.
Oy.
Wait, do I have a second action? I'm hasted still.
you can use your
Yeah.
second action for attack, yes.
Attack then.
Nice.
I
Okay.
forgot. I have haste that is actually useful. So attacking, and that I need to roll 22 hits.
Let me tell you in a second. 22 hits.
Does it? Oh, okay.
Stunning strike, or do I roll damage first?
Go damage first.
13, ignoring resistance.
Why don't you go for stunning first? Then you cannot use reactions.
No, it doesn't matter. The stunning is like doesn't use anything. It's just technicality.
Stunning strike uses your key
His
points.
resistance to stun. Yeah, I'm just using
Well,
key
well.
key things.
Okay, what's the save?
So 17.
For what? Constitution?
I'm trying to find. Yes, Constitution 17. Let's see what his Constitution is.
So he
Plus
rolled
6 only.
1 plus
Critical.
6, it's 7. So as you're making that attack, he is forced to use his. Let me check it.
He gives up. Right?
You wish.
Next form is transforming.
So he would be using his legendary resistance to succeed.
Come on. What? He rolled 1. Let him use 2 legendary resistances.
It's a crit, it's a negative crit. We've never been penalizing those.
I'm not penalizing the rolls.
I mean, critical fail. Nah.
Okay, I think.
How many times can he do that?
enough.
That's a good question.
Well, technically, DM I can hit again, but I'm not gonna abuse the haste. I think because I have
Why not?
5 attacks. Well, I chunked the potion. I chunked the scroll. I attacked. But it's too complicated. No, I think I can do 5 if I'm just literally standing it. There's like if you do this, then you can do that. I think it's.
I mean, Sas, that's all about playing your character. What does your character do? What do you do?
I don't
You
know.
Just hit him once.
Attack, but I don't know if I can. Attacking again. 16 is not enough, I think, right?
Nope.
Would 19 be enough?
Nope.
Good, I know that, and I'm not using my key points to make it a hit.
Yeah, his armor class is
Okay,
20.
then it's a miss. I think that's. Just 1 second. I'm just double check.
You're attacking again somehow?
No, I cannot.
Okay.
No, it's fine. I can attack. 16. I need
Why
20
can you attack again?
because each key points give 2 more successes, so I can bump it up by 6.
Okay.
When you miss, you can spend points to hit. So
Okay.
I'm gonna use 2 more. I'm gonna hit. That's good. 2 more.
Okay.
Actually, not so much left.
So that's a hit,
Damage.
yes? No damage?
I also heal from the first hit. DM, thank
Correct.
you for reminding me.
Correct. From every hit you make, you heal.
Yes. For 1?
One damage?
Okay, for 1 hit.
What?
For 1 heal, 1 heal.
Ah.
He doesn't have any blood to heal from healing from undead. Okay, the second hit is 12 only. And I hit and I heal again. That's all
Do you use
good.
Stunning Strike?
And more actions. And I heal for 6. And I use Stunning Strike, so please DC 17 Constitution.
14. So he fails. And
Yes.
Good.
he is going to fail it. So can you tell us what's the effect of the stun?
He's alive, but he cannot take reactions. He cannot take actions. He cannot cast spells. He loses concentration if he has any. And I have everyone has advantage on attacks against him. So rolls against him have an advantage, and he also has disadvantage on strength and dexterity. He cannot move. He cannot speak.
Nice.
So he can just. I don't know. He can stand. He cannot move. He cannot do anything.
Time to
He is
finish.
stunned. He is stunned. So he definitely didn't expect that much vigor from your attacks. And he was mostly paying attention at the carriage and all the soul energy leaking. So didn't take you seriously. And that actually caught him by surprise. So
And the damage is non-resistant again. This was like not much, but it's not resist. He cannot resist. He's not halved by anything.
Yeah, it's fine. So, Sus,
Okay, that's it.
you done? You done?
Yeah, the Doctor Strange is chilling.
Yeah. Farveld. So, first of all, please roll death saving throw for Polo.
Ah. Wait, what do I roll again? Didn't do that in a long time. 1d what?
Just 1d20.
And I need 10 to make it, right?
Yep.
Ah, wait. Ah, nice. It's a 2. So we
You
don't make
fail.
this one. Yes.
Okay, so 1 death. Please edit.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, His Highness automatically fails strength and dexterity checks. It's not disadvantage, he just fails. So if you have something...
Automatically. Fireball.
Yes. So, I don't know, maybe a fireball is a fine idea now. Even if I'm there.
Okay. Good, but it's Farward's turn, right?
Yeah, Farveld's turn and Paladin's turn.
So, one paladin is down, one rogue is down, Rizantar is down, and Polo is down.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I tell one of the paladins to bring Polo back to life.
Only him.
If he has like a potion of healing, that would be enough.
I think all of them could still cast Cure Wounds. Oh, wait a second.
Okay.
Let me check something.
Do they have one AoE healing spell?
Wait.
If so, I want them to use it.
They have a spell called Spare the Dying. So when they need to touch a living creature that has 0 HP, and that creature becomes stable. So once the creature is stable, they don't need to roll death saving throw.
But if a creature that is rolling death saving throws gets healed, then it's back to consciousness, right?
Correct. So this is a cantrip.
So yeah, I
they
would
can do.
prefer them. I would prefer one of them to heal Polo, actually.
Okay, you can do Cure Wounds.
Nice.
Okay, what else?
So Polo's alive, right? By how much was he healed?
I'll tell you in a second just what happens. What's next?
I want Polo to do something next. That's why I'm asking.
1d8 plus spellcasting modifier. So 1d8 plus 5. So 6 HP back
The Holy Grenade would be great now.
to Polo.
Okay, nice. Okay, Polo's kind of back alive. So Polo kind of comes back from the dead, grabs his token again, and by reflex, the first thing he does is he uses Prayer of Healing. That would be a healing of... Wait. A 12. So 12 healing for 6 people of his choice. So he would include himself, Rizantar, the Sneaky Battalion Rogue, the Paladin, as well as Farward and another Paladin of his choice. All of them getting back 12 HP.
Okay,
I'm
can
adding
you
it
please
for...
describe how you use this healing? I think this is the first time we see in our campaign. How Paul is, instead of stabby doing the healy stuff.
So the moment Polo gets healed, he kind of comes back to consciousness, but he just barely made it from the steps to to hell. So he barely came back alive. So he's kind of like grasping, grabbing towards his shoulder, where the to his chest, where the talisman is hanging now in plain sight. And what he does is, so you see lots of fear in his eyes. So what he does is like an instinct reaction. He doesn't really think about it. He just calls upon his talisman. And as he does so, you see some kind of twilighty light. So it would be like, how does twilighty light look like? Kind of like light, shining light, but it feels kind of diffuse, like as if you would look at the sun, but through like a sheet of paper. So this type of dim light would kind of emerge from him being the center, and touch all the mentioned people.
Just one more question. Was that aura that you used before, was it a concentration spell?
Yes, it was. It's gone.
Okay, so it's gone. It's gone. Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. No, so you have actual cleric rogue in your party performing some heals
Reformed.
in the name of which entity or deity?
Paulo doesn't like to talk so much
Electrolyzer,
about
of
this stuff.
course.
Okay. You can keep it to a private conversation.
Let's talk about it later.
So that's, you still have a couple of paladins at the ready, and Farvelt yourself. What do you do?
Wait a second. So is this bonus action or action? Okay, so as a bonus action, Paulo would use a healing potion on himself. I just have to find it. If I can find it, it will be a greater healing potion. Yes, and he has one left. So, rolling that. Plus 14 healing.
Nice.
And just checking the map. What is the distance between the Fouled party and His Highness?
So from your party, roughly
Mhm.
you would need to run. I would rule it's about 60 feet, I think. To the
60
point
feet?
where Sasa
Okay.
is.
Okay. Okay. So, and to this top wagon,
No, it's
cannot
within
mark
reach,
it
like
somehow.
15, 20. If you click,
Okay, then Polo would move over there.
you can click tab.
Hmm. Top.
Yeah, and then it creates an arrow.
Nice. Cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's
Okay,
so far. That's it for
What about
Polo.
the rest?
No, this golem is not back alive.
Yeah, just me.
So Farwood would command the paladins to heal up. That should be the action. And then as the movement to charge towards His Highness. And can they make it past this wagon? So about like inside
They
the
would be
circle or
getting
not?
somewhere here.
Hmm.
So they make half a distance.
Yeah. Okay. And Farwood would tell them to please form a line, so that they're still next to each other, but not like in one bulk, if possible.
I mean, that's just a general formation, of course.
Okay. Good. Then let's check Farwood. What can Farwood do?
Rafe, also please prepare your actions as well.
Okay.
You can clearly see the commands that Farwell gives.
Okay. So wait. How many spell slots? How many spell slots?
Yes, how many spell slots you have?
Anyways, okay, so Farwell just runs with them. So follows the paladins. And that would be the movement. So is he now within 30 feet of His Highness?
Farwald?
Yes.
I would say yes. Like 30 mag. Let's rule it. You're together. You're one run away
Mhm.
from you.
Okay. So then as a bonus
Wait,
action,
your walking
Farwell
speed
uses...
is 20, not 30.
But
So 40
wait,
feet.
Farwell did not have an action.
Yeah, correct. So what do you do?
So wait,
Except
where
for
he
giving
is now,
commands.
is he in reach? Yeah, so is Farwell within 30 feet of His Highness now? With
No.
just moving there?
You can do dash and then you will be
Sure.
there.
Yeah, okay, so he'll do that. Just so that he's barely in reach, not really running up to His Highness, but
Yes.
yeah.
So leading the group by example,
then-
you can see how fervor of Farwald is like. So
And then
what do you want to do?
he will, as a bonus action, use the Hexblade Curse on His Highness. So there's no save, there's no nothing, it happens. And from now on, Farwald will have a +4 bonus on damage rolls and score critical hits on 19 or 20.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah, that's it from his part.
Okay,
Wait,
keep this in
action,
mind
bonus action, movement.
yourself. That once you have
Mhm.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Then Farwald is done.
And then it's the Spectre.
Spectre
is still there.
hunting the people.
Where is the Spectre right now?
He is somewhere in the wagon. He's ripping
Okay.
apart flesh.
Okay. So are those commoners here next to the wagon? Are they supposed to be there?
Yes.
Like is okay. So Fawad is commanding him to approach those commoners instead. To use his dash action to get there.
Do you need to use anything to actually give a command, or you just randomly give a command?
I tell him it's verbal.
Okay. Yeah, so he, instead of chasing everybody who was there, he kind of goes through and makes it halfway to the people.
He should actually make it full way because his hovering speed is 50, and if he uses his action on it, meaning dash, that would be 100. So he should be right in the middle.
Okay, that also works. So he's just there in the midst.
Okay.
Cannot do anything else. Brave?
Okay, that's it. Maybe Rizantar can take an action and shoot something on His Highness. He hasn't been
Brave?
doing anything.
Okay. Yeah, so how far am I from His Highness right now?
Now you're way closer than before, so you're within 60 feet from his
do your best to heal whatever is still possible. But yeah,
Rafe, I think this deserves an inspiration as a
Retreating?
true leader ordering something that makes sense.
Thank you. So it
But don't let them go home. We still might need them.
Yeah, the
Like-
command is to retreat, so they are
retreat.
in the process of it. That was Rafe's turn.
I mean, they're not my
Now it's
shield.
Now it's Lord's turn.
No, but they can do other
Sas,
stuff.
does your so basically
There's no
because of the
save.
stun, he does nothing at this specific moment. But as he finishes this doing nothing, he is no longer stunned. Correct?
Not exactly, DM. You would like it to be, but it's not. It stands until end of my next turn.
What? Okay, this is pretty nice.
Okay.
So one more.
So-
Well, actually, I'm gonna start on the top. So, but it's stunned until end of my turn.
Okay, yeah, that's doesn't change much.
Okay.
So civilians are acting. Currently, the civilians, they see this wraith coming to them, so they're trying to back away. Sus is secretly Bruce Wayne. Why? Why is he Bruce
The
Wayne?
berserk.
He's Berserk. So
Where's
the
the holy grenade?
At Farwald. But Farwald
It
is
is
small.
the time now.
Jack of all trades.
Perfect time, yeah.
You can come to Farwald and get one of the grenades. He's happy to share. He's just bad at running.
So the
He's on his
guild,
way.
they are actually gonna defend themselves against the Spectre. They're very shitty to do that. They're only 5, so they do only 1d6 plus 1. So each of them actually they crited on damage. So 7 plus they're only 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of them left. So 6 by 7, 42. How much health does Spectre do? Pavel, does do you know?
How? Sorry?
By
what was the
default he has
question about the
22
Spectre?
HP. How much extra HP he has?
Oh. Wait, let me check. I think it's 5, but I'll tell you in a second.
Okay, this is not enough.
No, yes, it is 5. Wait, what does he get? What is he targeted with?
Death.
No. With what?
Ah, he
No.
he has
Tell
a
me
resistance. Okay,
exactly.
correct. So, he has 42 slashing damage against him, so it makes it resistance by half. Makes it 21, leaves him with 1 HP plus 5, leaves him with 6 HP.
Hey, but you didn't roll for attack, right? You just rolled for
No, I
damage.
rolled for damage, yes, correct.
Yeah, but
So
we need
these
to see
dudes
if the
are-
attack hits.
No, you don't. This is a group attack.
Huh? What? Group
Yeah.
attacks?
We are playing already 7 hours straight, and this is the first time the group attack happens in here.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah. I thought he counts kind of like a hero. You know, like Farwald, because
No.
he can just roll.
Golems are dead. Next. Salamanders. Salamanders continue wreaking havoc and kind of enjoying the the fire that's been engulfed. One of them is going into the forest, and as it disappears further inside of the forest, you can see the trail of fires being spread left and right. So there may be a massive fire soon in the vicinity of Maday.
God. We're gonna be on the news.
That was a rave, thanks.
Tiefling terrorists setting up the.
This is
the
end of
forest.
round
Where the
6.
it was the salamanders, not my thing.
Okay. Round 7. Merc's dead. Sus. So until the beginning of your next turn, right? Or the end of your turn.
Until end of my turn now.
Okay, so he's still stunned. Keep on. What do you do?
I'm chopping off his wing.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going ahead. Does 24 hit?
Yeah.
15 non-resistant damage. That's good. One heal for me. Stunning strike. DC 17 Constitution.
Wait a
Please.
second.
And he has disadvantage, I think. Strength and dexterity. No, Constitution he doesn't have disadvantage.
So he doesn't have disadvantage.
If only just someone cursed him.
What? Say again. He is cursed.
Yeah, he's dead. But he could have been dead and cursed for Constitution rolls.
Not yet. It's a different spell.
Okay, so he is using his second legendary resistance to succeed.
Okay. Next attack. Next slide. 20 hits.
20 hits. Armor class of is 20.
That's good. 15 non-resistant slashing damage.
Again. Okay.
Again healing. I'm a vampire now for 4. And stunning strike. DC 17 Constitution. Please.
Wait a second. Okay. So, Constitution 14. So he uses his last legendary resistance. He only had 3.
Okay, third attack. 31 crit. Does it hit?
Of course.
That's good. Wait, does something happens if I crit with this thing?
That is not unlocked yet. Remember?
Yeah, it's a DLC. Damn it, no, nothing happened. 24 non-resistant slashing damage. A bit of healing for me. And stunning strike. DC 17 Constitution.
So, this is it maybe, who knows? 18. He made it.
17, 18, yeah, okay. Well, it's not the end of the yet. Last attack. of today. 29 hits. 16 non-resistant slashing damage. And stunning
You
strike.
currently- Wait. How many key points do you have?
That was my last. Now I have 0.
And how many you need per stunning strike attempt?
1.
Okay. So
When you hit, you
Constitution's-
can spend 1. DC 17.
He rolled 18. He made it.
Okay. Good.
Mm.
Whew!
Yeah, you're lucky, motherfucker. If only someone cursed him. Okay.
I don't think you have
He
that
is
spell
hexblade
anymore.
cursed.
Yeah, but that's not that kind of curse. Remember, there was kind of curses before. Somebody of you used it.
Yeah,
Was given disadvantage on some saves.
yeah. Just wait. Just wait. We're getting there.
Sus no longer have
Okay,
stunning
wait.
strikes, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Yes, now we die. Wait, I need to heal one last time before I die.
Yeah, please heal.
For one more. Just one heal. So that's good. Did I chopped off his wing or something? Because I was attacking his one wing.
You cost him
Does
in
it work?
total, if my calculations are correct,
Around 60.
70 damage. He just in this. So that was significant, and it was as significant as Rave's disintegrate in terms of damage. So his left side of the body and the right side, his right leg is kind of like pierced in many places, and but unlike normal creatures, you don't see him bleeding. It rather just disforms his body.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna happily retreat behind the paladins. Because he's stunned, he doesn't have any reactions.
Sebastian says, "This somehow reminds me Braveheart." Wait, in which moment, Sebastian? Which moment? Like when they're torturing the guy in the end, or with the, or on the battlefield? Probably battlefield, one of the battlefields. What did you say? The last thing happens, Sus?
I run away behind the paladin's back like a strong man. I'm hasted, I will have enough, yeah.
Okay.
Attack. That's it.
He is
I don't
not.
have
He
any more
is
key
no
points.
no longer stunned because this is end of your turn.
That's it. Phone ended. Okay.
Rafe, how many spell slots do you still have? I mean, like, do we have enough for big spells?
Not a lot, but still some.
Farvald,
Okay.
your people's turn.
Hmm. Okay. Boom. So first
Wait,
of
what
all,
about the Doctor
it's gonna be Polo.
Strange?
Okay, Doctor
Oh,
Strange.
yes, okay.
Say, he's all the way with the
Let
retreating
him come
people.
closer because he's curious what's going on.
Okay, sure.
Like from the eastern front. Okay,
Yeah,
good
he
enough.
is coming
And then,
closer,
yeah, the
yes.
brave is just covering. Brave is a meat shield. Good.
Farvald, your people.
So then let's start off with Polo. So Polo, how far is Polo from his highness?
Polo is
Polo's
still behind the
here?
crates.
Yeah.
So
How much would
that's
that be?
somewhat like 60-70 feet away.
Oh, Good enough. So, Polo, although like kind of severely hurt, but yeah, you can see he's kind of changing his tactics now. So he's stepping next to the crate, and then he's casting a spell, and this spell is called Guiding Bolt.
Okay, please cast a spell.
Does 17 hit?
Nope.
Fuck my life. Yeah, good. Then Polo cast the spell. That was
It
unexpected.
could be radiant damage there. Yes.
Yeah, that could be, right? However, fuck this. Well, then as a bonus action, Polo uses a lesser healing potion on himself. I mean, just a normal healing potion. Potion of healing. That's it. 6. Okay, there we go. And that's it for Polos, and he would go. Yeah, he goes back behind the wagon. This changes everything.
Okay. So he's not direct visibility. Farvald, your main group.
Yes, so is Farvald within 20 feet of His Highness?
Now, yes.
Okay, good. Finally. So, Farvald uses, you can kind of imagine Farvald charging. He's like, kind of pissed now. So, while running at His Highness, he is using his bonus action to conjure Shadow Blade. DM, how do we rule this? Should I re-roll the damage every time I attack? Or should
you roll it once and it's fixed.
Okay, so it's 16 fixed psychic damage.
Okay.
So, upon arriving, Farwald attacks with the Shadow Sword.
Okay.
Oh god, how do I roll this? So this would be +9, 1d20 +9.
Remember you have the hex there. It also works.
Yeah, I know.
So it's included, yes?
I'll include later. 1d20 +9. 13.
Nope.
Yeah.
So you have a concentration spell now on you.
Yes, that is correct.
So you can hit again.
Yes. $22. So that should
22 hits.
So that is 16 necrotic damage plus 4. So this is 16 necrotic and 4. It just says bonus damage, so I assume it's 20 necrotic damage.
Wait, which damage you said?
It doesn't say. It just says against the cursed target you gain +4 bonus to damage rolls. That's everything it says. So
can you please repeat which blade did you use? What was the spell?
the Shadow Blade. I can. Did I cast it on the Roads channel?
So
yes.
It's you said necrotic damage?
Psychic.
Okay.
Sorry if I said it's psychic.
Okay. 16 psychic goes. Any effect on the person? No effect.
No.
Okay.
So that was it. Yep, those are all of our actions.
What about paladins and boys?
So, of course, starting is a good example. Farward wants them to charge together with him and to use all their pretty radiant damage on that guy. So, if possible, like, encircle him. And Rizantar should kind of stay ranged. He was not so good on melee.
Okay. So all of them are charging and attacking Roman Rivenmar. And so you have 5 paladins and 3 rogues. They no longer have smites. So 5 by... So they all make 110 damage to him. And that was definitely massive to him, as the like a purge of blows just lands on him from all the directions. And with every single hit, it kind of like, you can notice the more and more wounds opening up in different parts of his body, as kind of the powerful great swords of paladins. They're actually like doing a really perfect job, and they seem to be exactly created for this. You notice that the glimmering of the armor actually intensifies as they now do the direct damage against the undead creature. And as your fiercest attack ends, he is going to use his legendary action.
He can use that anytime? It's not his turn, right?
He can use those anytime and the end of another creature's turn.
Okay.
So, you notice how he is actually spreading his arms left and right. And for a brief moment, you all feel this wave of nostalgia. You think about the best memories in your head you had, like before, about your friends, your loved ones, everybody who are dear to your heart. And just this thought in the middle of this bloodbath kind of like clouds you for a moment. But then you notice how all those nice emotions away from you start to get drained from your body and get into the body of the Roman Rivenmar. And you feel this sudden emptiness. And this is exactly this emptiness that hurts you the most. I would like everybody in a 30-foot radius to make a DC 23 Constitution saving throw.
Again, Constitution. Wait. And how big of a
23?
radius?
So radius
So basically
is
the whole squad.
30 feet radius, so that makes it from him.
Where am I
somewhat
again? I always lose.
You're not affected.
so it's somewhat like this.
Okay. Are you sure?
What was my spectre able to attack more of the servants, by the way?
It happens all simultaneously.
It's an
So he's under effect of it. But yeah, Rafe, you are away from it. You're not in the range. And Breen and the wizard are not, and Rizantar and Sas are not. Everybody else is in the range. So DC 23 Constitution. So all the paladins and the remaining rogues and Farwald, together with the commoners, need to make a save. So, paladins,
question: how does the plus from the paladins work again? It is +2 on the saving throw?
Just plus
or
2.
was it... Ah, okay, then Faro doesn't make it. He has 21.
So Black Sun Mercenary don't make it. Ah, wait, wrong. Shouldn't be the mercenaries, should be the paladins. Moment. Here. So paladins, constitution. They roll 7 plus 2, 9. They fail. And the cultists, constitution 18. They all fail. Everybody fails. Oh shit.
Of course, it's
We're all dead.
23. 23 save. Like, what?
Okay. On a failed save, every creature takes 35 necrotic damage. So what happens is that the affected servants are falling dead right on the ground. There are only 2 left. Your Spectre, I believe... Your Spectre is unaffected by it. He has immunity to necrotic. Everybody else takes 35 damage. So it total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 by 35. Makes it quick math.
35. Okay.
So it's about 270 something like this. 280. So that's a lot of common damage. So every single rogue has maximum HP of... Okay.
We should
So
try
you
to
have-
silence him, right?
So you have 2 paladins down, 2 rogues down. These paladins are very, very damaged. And the last rogue is hardly standing. So,
How
the
many
second
paladins
part
are down?
This, 3. You have 3 standing.
3 are down. Okay.
So the second part of the effect is the hit point maximum is reduced by the same amount. So your hit point maximum is reduced by 35.
You're kidding me?
No.
AoE bite in the neck.
Wait, how do I do that actually?
You click on the
do
maximum
I-
HP and you
Max HP modifier, gotcha.
The vampire regains the amount of necrotic damage dealt as hit points. If the amount
Under
of
the
hit points the
sunlight.
vampire gains restores the vampire to its hit point maximum, he gains it as an excess. So that was about 270 for your people plus Farwald. He gets that as a healer. So there's significant amount of damage based on all your hits is still left on him. But your last attack on him sus, and the attack of the group is healed back. As he looks at you directly, Farwald, as you're leading the charge of the paladins, he tells you, I sense a hidden stench of death and existing inside of you. You live on borrowed time. Why don't you embrace the death?
I'll do so when I have to. But it's enough time for you.
Okay, so that was his reaction on the Farwald's people attack. Rafe, your turn.
Where am I again?
Sorry, showing you here. You are just a bit outside
That's
of
why I couldn't
range.
see myself.
Yeah, sorry.
Hmm.
So, let's see what he's going to do with you. Ooh. What does this spell do? So, he is going to probably cast a spell.
Spell.
Yeah, he can cast spells, remember?
I mean, he barely does anything else.
Now he's going to hack and slash against you, Farvald. So, first of all, he's going to do his vampiric touch. 32 hits.
Wait, what? 32?
Yes.
That's that's like a melee attack, right?
That's a melee attack, correct?
Yeah,
Do you
whatever.
have anything?
Whatever,
Do
it's
you
just...
Do you have anything for melee or nothing? Something happens?
The tomb.
Nope.
Levistos people.
No, it's done. It's gone. It's used.
Okay. So takes
Deck of many cards,
take
it's the time.
28 necrotic damage.
Does it count as reaction? How much?
28 necrotic damage.
Yay. Done.
So he regains hit points equal to half damage. Are you medium creature?
Yeah.
Okay. You are now grappled. You can
What?
the escape DC is 22, so you can. I think I could not allow you to try to escape right away from his grapple. So
Okay, so what
So-
saving throw would that be? Constitution?
so how do you
No.
escape
Yes.
from grapple, Sas? You can physically break through it, or you can
Strength.
just slip out. So that's a strength one. So that's, I think, athletics.
Ah, okay, it's athletics. Okay, that's okay. I can try my luck.
Go ahead.
12. Not today.
Nope.
This sucks.
So he heals up. So then, as a second thing, he is going to try to bite you. Does 25 hit? Hits. You're grappled.
Wait. No. Wait. So I use as a reaction Armor of Axis, which means he rolled an attack roll against me. So I'm rolling a d6. And if I roll a 4 or higher and I crit it, the attack instead misses you, regardless of its roll.
Wow.
So he misses.
Interesting. Did you post it? Did you click to cast the spell?
Yes, I did.
Armor of Axis.
I can read it up.
So it basically decreases his attack roll against you, right?
No. If I roll 1d6, if I roll 4 or higher, the attack instead misses you, regardless of
Ah.
its roll. Could be a
Okay,
crit.
Now I understand. Okay, cool. So as he tries to bite you, suddenly there's this like shadowy tentacles appearing and kind of like intercepting his mouth. He bites the dust instead. So he misses his, even though you're grappled, so you're like very, very close to him, but your armor seems to be alive in that specific moment. Does it last only for that one specific attack, or until the end of the round?
Give the target where hits you with an attack roll.
So
The
that's one
attack
single
instead
attack,
misses.
yes?
I would say it's 1. Yes.
Okay. So he used the bite. It was his second attack. So he is going to use the last thing he can do.
Of course, he has one more action. Sure.
No, it's not the action. It's an attack.
We're gonna pull out healing potion.
Yeah, multi-attack. It's multi-attack.
Super mega healing potion from his pockets.
So since you're already in his touch, he's going to try to touch you again. 28 to touch.
Are you asking if that hits?
Yes.
Yes.
Do the armor thingy. Ah, you only
Okay.
have one reaction.
Okay.
Yeah.
19 necrotic damage.
Wow. Fowled is in distress.
Okay. So he heals a bit again from both of those attacks. And as you are grappled, and you can see the amount of people, he actually, together with you, he moves closer to your wrath and to two of his remaining people. So he is like dragging you along. You are in his reach, you are his food. Yep, that was his move. That was his
Nice.
action. He is done. Civilians are just making a couple of steps back. They didn't expect their lord to come that close. Columns of dead. Salamanders are wreaking havoc as more of the carriages are being set in a flame on fire, and the whole forest on the north of the camp is ignited, at least on the lowest level of trees. That was round 7. And I think this is how we're going to end for today. Just Carolina. needs some
Yeah, it
rest.
was. Good luck, yeah.
Yes, so it's 7 full rounds of combat with multiple people. Now, last game we made only 2 rounds. This time we made 5 more rounds. So we're clearly getting bigger, faster, stronger. But yeah, this is not over yet.
Yeah.
The amount I can calculate the full amount of damage you gave to him. I'll tell you, unless you keep track yourself.
Nope.
Feel us
He
too.
got you.
Healed.
No. He's noticeably damaged. He is not untouched.
No, he healed for 200 and then excessively over.
Yeah, but you
So,
caused more damage than
0
that.
damage.
So that's one of the reasons why necromancy is a powerful, quite often banned magic.
Why is he healing in the daylight? This makes. Why do we fighting him in it? Like that was the whole point. He's
I
burning.
mean, he should
he's
have
in the daylight.
disadvantage on everything.
Yeah.
He doesn't have
he has no
disadvantage.
disadvantages.
He heals up. Yep. That's a bit weird.
Maybe because of the shape he took.
I mean, At first it made sense because he was shielding himself with his wings, but those are broken now, so he can't.
Yeah. But
The sunlight definitely has an effect on him.
Which one?
He doesn't heal as much as he
Disadvantage on
should,
attack rolls by chance?
for example.
What?
Yep, says
God.
everything to learn what that is.
Oh god. Do you remember? Like, he was healing for half the attack damage. So imagine if it wouldn't be daylight, he would be healing for full attack damage?
Hmm?
Okay.
No, that's broken.
Yeah, I'm not sure which negative effect he has.
He's feeling
That's a good
pain in his
question.
stomach or something like that.
So let's conclude also on the stream. Thanks, Sebastian, for joining us. Sebastian, why
Yeah,
can't you see life of everyone?
So yeah, there used to be this widget before that he really liked checking,
Oh,
but I guess
okay.
it's gone for some time.
That's weird. Thanks for noticing. I will take a look and try to reinstate it. But if you're curious about HP, I think everybody can announce it for Sebastian how much HP they have.
One second.
I'm almost full, but
Yeah, I'm
That's
almost
one
full
attack.
now as
and
well.
that's it. If he hits for
I mean,
32,
Polo's like at half HP, kind of. And Farwald is like at 9 HP. So Farwald is HP was in fact deducted by 90%. Kind of.
And you also grappled, and he's eating you piece by piece.
My God,
That's
all
fine.
of this
It's okay.
plus 3 armor.
that's fine.
I mean, what can I say? I have to accept it, right? It's not like he has an advantage on anything or so.
Yeah, Sebastian. So we are going to proceed with encounter with Roman Ravenmar, as we have a group of tieflings, survivor warriors, retreating back to the south. We have most of the main characters actually practically unarmed, you could say so, except for Farvel. You have several paladins still standing, but kind of barely, and only one rogue, which is Balor, still on his feet. He seemed to be... He's not... Sorry. He's not... He's from Sneaky Battalion, but he is a dwarf. But he's still a rogue. So. The salamanders are causing havoc, and yeah, Farwell is grappled and being eaten almost alive.
Did we send the tieflings home? Right? Like,
They don't have any magic
10 more people.
to kill.
They can throw stones or something.
So I think
They
our
can
next
bully.
game will be most likely on Monday or Wednesday, but please follow the channel. You'll get a notification, and yeah, thank you everybody for joining us in the World of Tythir at the session number 99. Next game is number 100.
But
That's-
this one was 100. But
Oh, okay, that's a nice timing, right?
That's some good numbers we hit, yeah.
So whoever dies next game, it's fine. It's the 100th. That's the 100th session. You know, it's a good milestone.
everyone dies, basically.
So
Nobody will
Like,
die.
Wraith
Okay, maybe.
runs out of spell slots. Farward runs out of HP. I don't have any more key points. The wizard
Farward
man,
also runs out of
I
spell
mean-
slots.
We always have some cantrips when those are gone.
Cantrips. He just ate
Oh.
forward in one turn. Like a snack.
Hmm.
Okay.
So, thank you, and I will be closing the stream. See you next time in the world of Tisir.
Thank you.